Imagine a man who seemed to have it all, a life overflowing with blessings, a loving family, and great wealth. His name was Job, and he was known for his honest heart and unwavering trust in the Word of God. Today, we explore the first 2 chapters of his story, a narrative that challenges us to reflect on our own lives. In these chapters, Job's world is turned upside down, and his faith is tested in ways that many of us might find hard to imagine. Job lived in a land of abundance and peace. He was blessed with vast herds of livestock, fertile lands, and a large family that brought him joy and pride. His community respected him not only for his material wealth, but for his integrity and the genuine care he showed to everyone around him. Every day, Job's life was a picture of prosperity and gratitude. He understood that his blessings were gifts from God, and he always made sure to honor and thank him for every good thing that came his way. But while Job's life on earth appeared serene and secure, a dramatic conversation was taking place in the heavenly courts, a conversation that would forever alter the course of his life. God, who sees and knows all, looked upon Job with favor, admiring his steadfast devotion and the purity of his heart. However, Satan, known as the adversary, stepped forward with a challenge. He questioned God, saying, "Does Job serve you only because he is blessed beyond measure? Will his faith vanish if everything is taken away?" Satan believed that Job's love for God was simply a result of his abundant life. If his wealth, his family, and his security were removed, would Job's loyalty to God survive? In his infinite wisdom, God allowed Satan to test Job, but with one strict condition: Job's life was not to be taken. With this divine permission, the stage was set for a series of events that would shake Job's very foundation. Without any warning, calamity struck. One after another, disasters befell Job. A mighty wind tore across the land, snatching away his treasured livestock as though they were mere shadows in a storm. Thieves and raiders descended upon his property, stealing not only his animals, but also the fruits of his labor and the trust of his servants. As if these trials were not enough, a fierce fire burst forth, consuming the hard-won treasures of his estate. Yet the deepest cut came when a sudden, tragic event claimed the lives of his beloved children. In a single, heart-wrenching moment, Job's entire world was shattered. The laughter and joy that once filled his home were replaced by sorrow and silence, leaving him to face an unimaginable loss. Even as his life crumbled around him, Job's response was a lesson in quiet strength and profound trust. Instead of cursing God or succumbing to despair, Job accepted his fate with humility. He uttered these simple yet powerful words: "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." In that moment, Job showed that his faith was not tied to his material possessions or his family, but was rooted deeply in his trust in the Word of God. Though he could not understand the reasons behind his suffering, he held fast to the belief that every trial had its purpose. Call to action. If you find strength in Job's unwavering trust during life's darkest moments, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Bible Stories Animated. Your support helps us continue to share messages of hope, strength, and faith with those who need them most. Just when it seemed that Job's trials might be over with the loss of his wealth and loved ones, another challenge emerged. Satan argued that Job might endure the loss of material things and the people he cherished, but what if his very body were to be attacked? Once again, God permitted Satan to test Job, this time with a clear command that his life must be spared. This new trial was different. It was not about losing what Job owned or loved, but about enduring pain that struck at the core of his being. Not long after, Job was struck by a terrible affliction. Painful sores and boils broke out all over his body, marking him with visible signs of agony. Each day, as Job awoke to find his skin marred by these painful marks, he was reminded of the harsh reality that had now become his life. The physical pain was relentless and unyielding, turning every simple task into a struggle. Yet, even in the midst of such torment, Job's spirit remained resilient. His appearance changed, and people looked upon him with pity, but the depth of his inner strength and his trust in the word of God never faltered. During this period of intense suffering, even Job's wife, overwhelmed by the weight of their collective misery, could no longer bear the sight of his agony. In her sorrow, she pleaded with him, urging him to curse God and end your pain. This cry, born of desperation and grief, reflected the depth of her own despair. But Job, despite every excruciating moment, answered with calm conviction. He said, "Shall we only accept good from God? Why should we not also accept adversity?" With those words, Job taught us that true faith is not merely about celebrating the good times, but also about holding on to hope and trust when life brings hardship. The story of Job, as told in these first 2 chapters, is a powerful reminder that our faith is often tested when we least expect it. It shows us that while our blessings can be taken away in an instant, the strength of our belief in the Word of God can sustain us through even the worst times. Job's unwavering trust, even when faced with tremendous loss and overwhelming pain, serves as a model for all who struggle with life's uncertainties. For many adults, life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and painful setbacks. We all experience loss, pain, and moments when everything seems to crumble. In these times, the story of Job offers comfort and guidance. His response to suffering, marked by acceptance, humility, and unwavering faith, reminds us that even when we cannot understand why hardships occur, we can still hold on to hope. Let us remember that every hardship we face can build a greater strength within us. Life may be unpredictable, and pain may be inevitable, but our response to these challenges shapes who we are. Job's story encourages us to trust in God's plan, even when that plan is shrouded in mystery. His unwavering faith amid overwhelming adversity inspires us to find light in the darkest moments and to keep moving forward with hope in our hearts. In every trial, there is a chance to discover new depths of resilience and to reconnect with the truth that the Word of God offers. Whether we face personal loss, physical pain, or emotional despair, we can find comfort knowing that our struggles are part of a larger story, a story in which our faith is refined and our inner strength is revealed. Job's journey is not just about suffering, it is about the transformative power of unwavering trust and the hope that springs eternal from the Word of God, call to action. If Job's steadfast faith and resilience inspire you to trust in your own journey, share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with friends and family who might need a reminder that even in the face of life's toughest challenges, hope and the Word of God can guide us through. Thank you for watching and listening to the story of Job from chapters 1 and 2. Stay with us at Bible Stories Animated for more stories that illuminate the enduring power of faith and the comforting truth found in the Word of God. Every trial we endure offers a chance to grow, and every moment of suffering can lead us to a deeper strength within ourselves. Now, as you reflect on Job's journey, we invite you to join our community. Subscribe, like, and share this message with anyone who might need a reminder that no matter how fierce the storm, hope and the Word of God light the way forward.